ladies and gents, and welcome back to DCS World with Mags, and welcome back aboard the Mirage 2000c. So, this would have been the second mission in the Mirage 2000 campaign if I had the time to actually complete it, but unfortunately the human malware has caused a few things on my end that have consumed a hell of a lot of time, so I haven't had the time to actually be able to work on the mission editing side of things anymore. I'm actually struggling to find enough time to work on videos as well as managing my design course, especially now since I essentially need to become a teacher for my own kids because they're doing homeschooling as of the start of this term, which is in about 2 days. So essentially the layout of this mission was the previous mission you intercepted a bunch of F5s that were testing the airspace after an attack that took out the air defences in the northern Emirates. Fighting has continued through the night and you're being sent back out crack of dawn in order to run a air patrol. Now there's actually 3 engagements happening around you at this time. There's a flight of 4 F-16s engaging 6 MiG-29s to the northeast of our current location. To the south, there's another flight of 3 Mirage 2000s engaging MiG-23s, and we are going through the middle, engaging SU-34s that are attempting to bomb out the runway that we're using. Now, the trick with this particular mission, and the one that I was not able to complete the scripting for, is that once you take out the SU-34s, you're supposed to receive an emergency call from either the F-16s to the north or the Mirage 2000s to the south, asking you to divert to give them assistance, and upon moving down to their location, a second flight of aircraft would trigger in and you would have to get into a second engagement. I didn't have time to actually complete that, so this is as far as I've managed to get with this mission at this point. Now, I do plan to complete this campaign, but it's just going to have to be at a time when I actually have the time to sit back and script out a mission, because it can take a day on its own without anything else just to put one of these together and make it right. So, and I want these to be right because I want to release these to everybody. Anyways, we're supersonic at the moment, closing in on the first of the SU-34s, Mach 1.03, 530s already, and we have a lock. The rest of the flight should be engaging the other 2. Once we've confirmed the kill on this target, we'll move on to the remaining 2 SU-34s. There goes the Fox 1. Now, I wasn't entirely sure if I got the kill there, so I was just lining up ready to release a second missile, but wasn't needed. The target was down. Once I confirmed that, roll right. And this will roll me straight onto the 6 of the remaining 2 aircraft that are currently going head-to-head with my wingman. Picking up the rearmost aircraft of the pair and letting loose my second Fox 1, so that's the second 530 away. I've only got Magics remaining, which are of course infrared guided missiles. And a clean splash, target eliminated, and that leaves 1 enemy aircraft remaining, 1 remaining SU-34. Now I actually lost track of exactly where this SU-34 went at this time. It was actually in a turning engagement with one of my wingmen, and it was trying to turn itself back onto me. And missile launch, that is an IR, countermeasures deployed. In the process of evading the missile, crossover with the SU-34, it's once again on my tail. But it pulls out in front of one of my AI wingmen, who takes a shot himself and gets a clean kill. Actually, one of the few times in a while that I've actually had the AI do what I needed them to do. And there he goes. So that's all this engagement was supposed to be, stop the medium bombers, although in this case the medium bombers are actually kind of dangerous. The SU-34 is based on the SU-27 after all, and it does carry, well, does still carry some of that air superiority DNA. The SU-34 has been used exclusively with air-to-air armaments before, and it is a very, very capable aircraft. So, if you underestimate them, they will slap you down. However, from this point you were supposed to receive a call out that would either divert you north to engage MiG-29s alongside the F-16s, which would spawn a second flight of MiG-29s, otherwise you would have to head south, which would spawn a pair of Iranian F-14s in Bombcat configuration. Or at least that's what I had scratched out for the mission. In this particular case, nothing happens from this point on, and it's simply a case of going home. So the reason for showing this one off is obviously I promised to actually complete a 4 to 5 mission campaign, and just I am not going to have the time to be able to script it all out and get it done nice and neat at this point. I will get around to creating it eventually. The next time you see it, it'll actually be complete. It is just a matter of time. Well, yeah, just a matter of time. I simply do not have enough to be able to actually make any missions at this point in time, so I'm going to be making heavy use of missions that already exist for future flyouts, because, yeah, time is a real bitch at the moment. Anyways, my landing here was probably better than my last one in the Mirage 2000, although still not perfect. I was a little bit all over the shop, just trying to get it lined up. The touchdown was gentle enough. It was a little harsh when I hit the brakes, so I forgot exactly how hard they pulled. For a moment I thought I was in the F-18. You can see the exact moment that I decided to tap the brakes, and it just brought the nose immediately to the ground. Otherwise, pretty smooth overall, and at the very least, I didn't break anything, so I'll take it. Anyways, ladies and gents, I hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you very much for watching. Again, apologies to those who are hoping to see this campaign completed, but you will see it completed eventually. It's just not going to be now. I just do not have the time. Anyways, guys, until next time, remember to click that like button if you did, share and subscribe if you would like to see more, and as always, take care.